Okay, what is up guys? Welcome back to this week's video. Now, before we get started today, I have a question for all of you and I would really love to hear your answers, so please comment them down below. And the question for you guys today is, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you travel and why? Now, my answer personally would have to be Spain. And the reason why is because growing up, I watched this movie called The Cheetah Girls 2 specifically, and in this movie, these girls get to perform in Spain for a festival, and throughout the movie, they get to explore the city of Barcelona, which is like a really popular tourist attraction in Spain, and they get to explore the place, obviously, and I just fell in love with it, and ever since then, I've been wanting to go. So now let's get started with today's project. So for today's project, you are going to be making an egg carton MANCALA game. Now for this project specifically, I didn't have an egg carton, so I used like a substitute version for it. And this is what you're going to need. If you have an egg carton, that's totally fine, you can use that. This is what I went with. So I used the like cardboard thing that the eggs are put into. And then I made like 2 little side pieces for it, because that's what you're gonna need for the game. And then you can also like use anything for like the game, like the little game pieces. I use like little pebbles that I had at home. You are more than welcome to use like beans, beads, just anything that you think would fit in the little game piece. And here's another couple of things that you could use for this project. You could use string, glue, or hot glue, but I do advise you that if you use hot glue, to make sure that you have a parent with you, because we don't want anyone getting hurt. So let's get started. So the first thing obviously you're going to need is the cardboard from the eggs, and then usually here, if you had like glue, hot glue, or the string, you would attach it to the side of the cardboard and it would look something like this. As you can tell, something like that. And then you would just do the same thing to the other side and it would look something like that. Or you can just leave it out to the side and that would work too. If you decide to put string on it, you could like poke holes and then like tie a knot over here. And if you glue it, I would recommend to place it like something like that, or you could just glue it like this. So this is how your MANCALA game would look like with everything complete, either like unglued or glued. And then I don't have as many pebbles as you would normally put into the little holes, like the little bowls in the cardboard. So I'm just gonna put up to 4 beads in each of these, like the little pebbles that I have. But technically you're supposed to have 6, but I don't have enough for that, so I'm just using 4 for this. And I'm gonna demonstrate a little bit of how you play the game. And usually you play the game with 2 people, and it doesn't matter which side you choose. You will all have the same amount of beads or your choice of item that you decide to put in the little bowls. And then once you fill up everything, you decide who goes first. It's either you or the person that is playing with you. If you would like to see how the cardboard one, like the actual carton from the egg looks like, you can just Google it and it like will show you like YouTube videos on how to make them. So yeah. Okay, so now I have 4 pieces in every single little bowl. So basically, here's usually how I start the game. And so you just grab the little pebbles that you have, and there's 2 sides. So for example, I'm gonna go this way, and this one would be mine, and then in the opposite direction would be the other players. and you just grab whatever choice. Like, you don't have to, you can choose whatever you want. It's not like necessary that you pick like a certain one. Oh. So basically what you would do is you would grab the pebbles and then you would count the steps to the end of the game. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if it lands in the end of the game, you would get to go again, and then you just, like I said before, you could pick any one. You would do 1, 2, and since this is yours, you get to put the pebble in there. 3, 4, 5, and you would continue on. And yeah, that's pretty much how you play it. It's a lot of fun. I play this with my siblings, and we have a good time doing this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and please, if you do this project, take a picture because I would really love to see them, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.